Alright, we are back with some more Alistar. We do not want a Doran Shield. With some more Alistar in a Grandmaster game. So the reason why I picked Alistar this game is pretty simple, honestly. The enemy bot lane had locked in Sivir Yumi, and the best course of action, in my opinion, is to just pick Alistar, because Alistar is always a great pick into um, it's always a great pick into Sivir because he just counters her spell shield. Very nice. Got Victor's Flash for free there. But he just counters Sivir's spell shield because his combo is two parts, so she can't spell shield it. Not really sure what we're looking for here. Not really. I mean, it's not the worst thing to walk in there. We know Victor's not going to be around for a fight. That's sort of the reason I pick Alistar. You see my runes. I really like these runes on Alistar Glacial with the move speed ones. So you still get Hex Flash from the Inspiration Tree, and you still get a lot of the move speed. The only thing is you lose out on some early game tankiness. But that's okay. I don't really need early game tankiness in this scenario. And it's going to be a little bit painful early, but realistically, my only real goal in this game is to hit level 3 and then kind of just abandon the lane, because I don't really care to lane in this. Unless the enemy bot lane does something spectacularly bad, it's going to be pretty hard to kill them early because of their just the summoner spells that they have. The only real chance I have to kill them early is to Q flash the Sivir at some point and knock her under our tower here, but I don't think that would even kill her. It would just get her flash. You guys can see how fun this lane is. Just unavoidable damage. Corki has 5 CS total. Oh, honestly, I am surprised that that trade went so poorly for me. But I do have sustain. Okay, we see their Talon. And still not exactly afraid of their bot lane or anything, but you guys can see it's just very boring, biding my time a lot. And I'm just gonna actually use my summoners here just to sort of take their summoners out. Should Corki have died there? Probably not. Should Sivir have died there? Definitely not. I don't know why the AD carries both managed to die. That wasn't my goal personally. I'm gonna base here though. If Yumi decides to stop me, I could flash on her. So she wouldn't dare do something like that. And this game, I'm going to go towards a pretty instant Boots of Swiftness, maybe Symbiotic Souls, but they're also removing those boots soon, so I don't really find much value in playing with them, to be honest. Lucidity Boots would be good, but Swifty Boots plus the Trailblazer item is so nice sometimes, just to have um, that extra move speed around the map is just awesome to have. So this guy is in a little bit of a spot. He has no flash. What? I'll let Zyra get that. Definitely don't want to take the kill there. I didn't even know it was a shutdown, but pretty good. The Talon flashed to get the kill on my mid laner. But that, you see how ridiculously out of position the Victor had to be even to manage to die there. I'm just going to clear their ward here to give my Corki a little bit of pressure, and I'm just going to sit in this bush. Now I'm going to base. I kind of suspect the enemy bot lane will cancel me in some way here, but really happy that they didn't. Once again, I really don't care what happens bot lane. It's just gonna have to be Corki farming it out. Generally speaking, but like right now, I really don't have anything better to do but to head towards bot lane. I could look very briefly mid, because their mid laner is kind of low. Your mid laner is low, but I don't want to do anything too crazy. Like, if I was in voice comms with my Lux, I could maybe flash on the Victor, and we could combo him. Okay, now that they've walked away from the ward, I'll sweep it. And one moderately nice thing about me roaming is while I'm away, Corki does at least get solo XP. He doesn't exactly have the most fun lane, but he does get him some solo XP, so that's not too bad. Okay, nice. They use their abilities. Are they really just dead? No way, right? They're just dead to us. How bad? Oh my. If Corki gets out, I'm not too upset. He has to flash. That's okay. That's really okay. Our wave's not even that bad. Kinda crazy how instantly I've died to the Talon, though. I expected to have a lot more time. Like, he jumped over the wall and I was instantly dead. Okay, man. From above half HP, I think. This can't be real, right? I guess it can be. I mean, I don't really care about Yumi. Can't really do anything. Our jungler just doesn't want to... it's whatever. Shouldn't all ruin our conditions for this. Our jungler is just topside so they can have it. Okay. I still do not want to be bot lane. Here, they're not protecting their pink, so I'm just going to take it. Take it, Corki, thank you. Once they go back onto the wave, I'll take this pink, or this ward. Okay. I'm not really sure what my Zyra is trying to do there at all. Can't really stay and chase her there. But if they are going to stay under this tower, they're going to be dead. Okay, nice. Got Sivers Flash. I could flash on Sivir at some points during this. Really would like to hit 6. Okay, Talon's here. Are you serious? That's so insanely... Like, I can't even believe how crazy that is. Like, how bad it is for me that I started tanking there instead of the minion. I lost 500 HP because the minions weren't tanking. So sad. So actually sad. It ended up alright because Talon went for me with his ulti, or maybe just couldn't really kill anybody else, but that led the play to being actually totally fine. This Victor's pretty tanky. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, ladies. Very good work. And Yumi is up here. I'm not going to waste my flash on a random kill on Yumi. Nice. My AD carry wins his fight even. Okay. Or just killed Yasuo. Unlucky. I'll stick around just to protect Zyra from Talon for just a second, but I'm going to base now. There's definitely been a lot of different plays where I could use my flash, but don't really necessarily need to. And I think it's reasonable to hold it for like a really opportune moment, because all these situations have gone quite well despite me not even using it in the first place. I do feel comfortable fighting the enemy bot lane, though, at this point. My Corki's strong compared to Sivir, and we can definitely take them on. Okay, I juked her spell shield. And now the Yumi's dead. I just start autoing and cancel my auto. Sivir is literally forced to spell shield in that situation, and she just can't do anything. We knew she had no flash from the previous plays. And with this build, it's so satisfying to have the Trailblazer. I have the minor 2% move speed rune. I have all the move speed runes basically that you can take with this setup. And then getting Solstice Slay, it just feels so nice. You just start zooming. Little extra armor is definitely good here. I think I'm going to walk top, because we've already secured everything bot side, and I think top lane is, if anything, the place that the enemy jungle is going to go and try and take advantage of. Okay. Corki's just winning 1v2. Well, that's good to see. But be careful, there's a Warwick on the team, on the enemy team. I don't want to take Yasuo's solo gold here. I'll let him take that. Talon's here. Oh my god, Warwick. Okay. Oh, they have theft. Wow. Okay, this is certainly an animation. Um, but yeah, I think that was a really solid game because I intentionally picked into a bad early matchup and the lane sucked. And I could have just sat in the lane the whole game and basically not really done anything. But instead, what happened was every time I recalled, or every time I had some time, I looked at the map and thought where I could be, um, and just went there because the real benefit of playing against a lane like Yumi or like a Sona support or whatever is that they can't do anything to actually punish your AD carry when you leave them alone. So I can basically thoughtlessly abandon my AD carry for a little bit as long as I, within reason, can come back at some point to sort of help him out. I didn't totally abandon him the whole game, but I can really just leave at any given moment and just go like gank the Victor, which worked out and got my mid laner ahead, or go play for my Zyra, which worked out and got my Zyra ahead. And then it pressures them to play overly aggressive. So like that one time where I wrapped all the way around Dragon Pit and came up behind the Sivir and Yumi, um, they feel pressured to get something and push and get tower plates while I'm not there. So then when I do come back, they're super over pushed and just ended up being a free kill because we were already a bit ahead at that point. So super, super, super good um, display of what you can do against bot lane like this. Even if you pick something like Alistar, where I really just picked it to be effective against Sivir, and Alistar is kind of OP right now, I think. Um, just in general, even though my lane phase is just unbearably bad into this lane, it's okay, and there's plenty to do. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think. As usual, I always appreciate the feedback, and I will see you all next time.